In this series of videos for political history of world we will be discussing Middle East and the Mediterranean, Mesopotamian dominance, Persian dominance, Greek dominance, Roman dominance, Indian subcontinent, China, Americas, Africa, Asia, Middle East, India, Gunpowder empires, East Asia, Europe, Oceania, Revolutionary waves, World War I and aftermath, the rise of fascism, World War II, Cold War, post-Cold War era. The early distribution of political power was determined by the availability of fresh water, fertile soil, and temperate climate of different locations. These were all necessary for the development of highly organized societies. The locations of these early societies were near, or benefiting from, the edges of tectonic plates. The Indus Valley civilization was located next to the Himalayas, which were created by tectonic pressures, and the Indus and Ganges rivers, which deposit sediment from the mountains to produce fertile land. A similar dynamic existed in Mesopotamia, where the Tigris and Euphrates did the same with the Zagros Mountains. Ancient Egypt was helped by the Nile depositing sediments from the East African highlands of its origins, while the Yellow River and Yangtze acted in the same way for ancient China. Eurasia was advantaged in the development of agriculture by the natural occurrence of domesticable wild grass species and the east-west orientation of the land mass, allowing for the easy spread of domesticated crops. A similar advantage was given to it by half of the world's large mammal species living there, which could be domesticated. The development of agriculture allowed higher populations, with the newly dense and settled societies becoming hierarchical, with inequalities in wealth and freedom. As the cooling and drying of the climate by 3800 BCE caused drought in Mesopotamia, village farmers began cooperating and started creating larger settlements with irrigation systems. This new water infrastructure in turn required centralized administration with complex social organization. The first cities and systems of greater social organization emerged in Mesopotamia, followed within a few centuries by ones at the Indus and Yellow River valleys. In the cities, the workforce could specialize as the whole population did not have to work for food production, while stored food allowed for large armies to create empires. The first empires were those of ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. Smaller kingdoms existed in North China Plain, Indo-Gangetic Plain, Central Asia, Anatolia, Eastern Mediterranean, and Central America, while the rest of humanity continued to live in small tribes.